We are going to be sharing a quick living room refresh, and I'm also going to be doing a nighttime clean with me, getting the house ready because, listen, I'm exhausted. I don't really want to do it, but I have no choice because I don't want to wake up to this mess. So join me while we get through this evening and tackle what needs to be done. Here is an overview of our living room. Now, this has seen quite a few arrangements, if you will, from the very beginning of a classic 90s living room to now where it is trying to get more cozy and comfortable and basically want to get it more cohesive. My living room is something that I always struggle with a little bit because we do have a large family, lots of animals. I want it to be functional, but I also want it to be beautiful. As you can see, this couch has seen better days, and so I was over having strictly white furniture. In the morning, she gets zoomies. And now they go outside, the dogs go outside, but Hazel likes to run on top of the furniture because she's so excited. And I have tried and tried and tried to get her to stop doing that and just run on the ground, but it is really tough. So with her wet paws, she is constantly getting that dirty. So I have decided that I am probably going to steer clear of white furniture from here on out, even if it's a slipcover, because I just can't. It's a constant battle to keep it clean. So I pulled everything out of here. Obviously, Emma is in here and we have all of her little activities, but I wanted to give this floor a good cleaning before I bring the new couch in. So we have a couch from 25 Home coming in, and I am so excited about this. Let me just tell you. The other couch that we had in here, like I had mentioned a couple of videos before, I gave that to my daughter and her wife, or soon to be wife, and they put it in their new house. So that is amazing. So we knew we needed to get something else, but like I said, I knew I did not want to do white again. So I'm excited to show you what we do put in here. I'm going to now put a rug in here. I have not had a rug in here since I took the other one out after all of Hazel's accidents. So I'm going to put this tumble rug in here. This is really cool because it is water resistant and it's going to help keep this area clean. So if you ever do any of these rugs, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes down. 5, 6, 7, 8, then it goes down. So it goes like this. I'm putting it all together and then I'll start pushing it in. Now I have to decide on whether I want it to go this way or this way. It is a 9 by 12, so I don't know if I want the 12 to go long ways or I'll have to measure. Daddy, the chick magnet. It legitimately is. Everybody wanted to do Mr. Chris White.
Oh, how things change. And that really wasn't even true, but.
You did not have trouble getting her off.
Well, it wasn't all bad.
The rug is beautiful, and now it is time to put the couch in here. So I'm really excited, and Chris was really excited too. I think everyone is. I love neutral. You guys know that. But as my style and my family evolves, things do have to be modified a bit. So being able to put this khaki color in here was really exciting because it's still neutral, yet light and has some color, and so it adds depth. Now I do love my white furniture, I will tell you that, but it is hard to maintain. I don't always want to pull everything off with the white couch. So being able to have this, even though, let me just tell you, everything on here, like the cushion covers can come completely off and can be washed. That's another really great thing, that this fabric is a breathable polyester, but it is very much stain resistant, and if you do have anything on there, it can just be washed, so that's great. But I feel confident that this is going to work better for our family. This was really durable. You could tell with the solid wood design that this was going to last for years to come, and you can just connect it right there, so you don't have to worry about this sliding all over the place. I also love the fact that I am going to be able to add extra pieces as I want to configure something new for this space. We weren't sure if we wanted 2 couches or a sectional. We've had multiple sectionals. We've had multiple sectionals, and I don't like the curve. It just doesn't work for this space. I like an L shape. So 25 Home does have different configurations that you can use. This is a modular love seat. This is 84 inches long, and so I can add another armless chair in the middle, or I can add additional pieces to make it like a chase with an amazing ottoman. So the possibilities are endless. With a seat depth of 36 inches, there is plenty of room to sit back and relax, watch movies. No matter what, there is space for us, and having a large family, this is perfect. Also, each seat has a soft down cushion and it's resilient foam cushion. You can change the order of the cushion so you can adjust the level of firmness, and also the modular units can be formed into different combinations to fit your different environments. You can also add later on, which is really great. So if you want to add more space or just kind of configure something new for your space, you can do that. Everything is really easily assembled, and you can just lock it on the bottom, so there's no moving around. Also, the seat covers can be removed and washed, which we definitely need that. The khaki color is so pretty. I usually go for super light, but I am really loving this khaki color. It is neutral, but yet it gives a little bit of warmth to the room, and I love it. It also goes with everything, so no matter what your style is, I think this would be perfect for you. I really love this sofa, and I'm glad that we added this to our living room. Now I need to add another one, but I'm thinking of actually buying additional pieces to make a really nice sectional. So we'll see what we do with that, but everybody in the house loves it, and I am so excited to get this room put together. So you see that we switched things around a bit, and now I'm going to take these little outer cushions, or excuse me, covers of the couch, and wash them as well. Now it has a slip cover, but it also has another zippered part that can be washed. So I wanted to take that off because it was really stained. And truth be told, I am tired of washing white slip covers. I'm just being honest. I thought it was going to be easier, but it's not. Hazel jumps on it with her dirty paws. It's been ongoing. I can't get the stains out. I've tried bleach. I've tried that. Was it Folex? I've tried everything. So yeah, this is just not going to work for me. But I wanted to at least try to wash those covers. Coming into my room, and I am actually spraying some of these stains. I don't know what they are. I think it's oil from when I put on stuff on my face at night and it got on the bed. And I'm going to spray that down with a little bit of stain fighter, and I'm going to wash this. Now, it does not matter what happens in my day. It doesn't matter what is going on. If I don't make my bed, which is very, very rare, if I don't make my bed in the morning, you better believe I will make it before I get into it at night. But on this night, I knew that I needed to wash the sheets. Whenever my allergies start acting up, that is a telltale sign that it is time to start washing my sheets. And that happens at least once a month. Oops, not once a month, once a week. Now, I generally do not clean throughout the day because I would be doing it all the time. And I've actually gone through routines where I have just picked up every single thing that gets left out, and it's exhausting. I get very, very frustrated and really tired. So I do a cleaning in the evening 98% of the time. And then the other times I will definitely straighten up in the morning. Don't get me wrong. And anything that's like, really bad, I'll put away and clean up. But I usually will do my cleaning first thing in the morning, and then I will do it right at night. And I have to do it in the morning because obviously the kids are up and eating breakfast and stuff like that, and just, you know how it goes. So that's me. I just can't. I used to be the person that cleaned all day, every day, and I still go through little phases where I do that, but I don't keep it up because it just is too exhausting. I do stay on top of the kids to put their things away, and they do, but they're kids, and I have to constantly remind them. Emma is the biggest culprit right now, and she is definitely learning, but she's also still 3. So it's a work in progress, as always, as everything else. But I'm going to start doing some of this laundry, getting better and better with just washing, drying, folding, and putting away. Now, you will see me sniff a lot of the laundry. The reason why is because sometimes things will get left. My kids do their own laundry, and if there's something in there, I will usually just throw like all the darks in the washing machine, knowing that in the morning, I'm going to add more stuff and do a load. I'm not going to do a load at night because I'm going to bed. But sometimes they will want to do their laundry late at night. And so when that happens, they'll usually just throw whatever in a basket, or they'll wash it real quick, throw it in the dryer, and then as soon as they feel like it's done, they'll put it in a basket. A lot of times, especially when it comes to comforters and towels, they're not 100% dry. It needs another round, and then it gets a smell in it. And I have not ever been able to get the stench out of things that have that nasty smell from being in a washer or dryer too long. I have tried so many things, stripping, odor deodorizers. I mean, I've literally think I've used every single thing. So I'm at a point where I will just sniff everything because it even has a remote. If it has even the slightest smell, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not going to hold on to it anymore. Now I'm coming into my bathroom and I'm getting all the clothes from the floor. Noah takes a shower in here at night, and putting them in this basket to start tackling it. I generally will do my deep cleans during the day if I have the opportunity to do so. That is when I'm really getting in here using chemicals. But for the light cleans, especially in the evening, I'm not going to pull out any chemicals. I also am not going to do that in my bedroom because I'm about to go to bed and I don't want to be inhaling that all night. Also, one of the things about my nighttime routines is I will generally do them whether I'm exhausted or not. And you will see in this video, I am wiped. I stop multiple times. I feel like my energy is very fleeting. I Wish I had more energy, and it kinda comes in spurts, but it was a struggle. But what gets me up and motivated to do it is the fact that I don't wanna wake up to it the next day. I think of myself in the future, and I'm like, I know that my future self will be thankful that I took this hour and tackled these things. I do not wake up very chipper if my house is a disaster. That's just something that I've always struggled with, but I'm more inclined to be creative, productive, and motivated when I wake up to a clean space. When the in the morning, when the kids get ready, of course, things come out. They like to get on the couch and lay on the pillows and the blankets and have their breakfast, make their lunch, and all the things. So I will tackle those things in the morning, like I had mentioned, but the evening is really when I try to get the most done. And when you get on a consistent nighttime cleaning routine, you'll notice that that hour turns into 45 minutes, turns into 30, and then you can just zip through it real fast. We are getting the kids to help us more and more right after dinner before everyone disperses and goes off and does their own thing. That's been really, really helpful. I generally will do my cleaning immediately after dinner. But if something comes up and I can't, I will always, like I said, 98% of the time, get myself back up and do it. I do like to listen to audibles if I'm having trouble staying focused, or I will put on something on YouTube. I really love watching thrift store shop with me. Those are probably my favorite thing right now. And those are really nice to kind of just zone out. That and decorating is what I watch pretty much all the time. And then self help. I love Mel Robbins and I watch her
Something
frequently.
out. What's that about? I think about you all the time, so I pretend. See you in the mirror every now and then. Every night I'm back into your arms again, dancing in the shadows of my sleep. Come back to me before I go wandering too deep, dancing in the shadows of my sleep. I think about you all the time, so I pretend. See you in the mirror every now and then. Every night I'm back into your arms again, dancing in the shadows of my sleep. I'm back into your arms. I'm back into your arms again.
It had been a little bit of time since I had vacuumed, and this is what came out. And it is always really shocking to me every time I vacuum and I see how much hair and dirt and dust comes out of the carpet and the floor. It's just gross. I don't understand it. So here's another moment where I'm just really contemplating whether I wanted to keep going, but I do. I do because I know that I will be so thankful tomorrow. I don't always push myself. There are days where I can tell deep within my soul that tonight is not that night. And that's when you get the 2% of when I don't do it. Or there are times where Chris will do it and we'll trade off. It's not solely my responsibility to clean the house. Nothing in our home or lives are solely one person's responsibility. Even when it comes to his business or my business, we are so intertwined with everything we do in our lives and our home that we try to really carry the burden for each other and help each other out. If he needs some help with his business or our business, however you want to think of it, then I will jump in. I obviously can't go fix AC units, but if I could, I would. Same in the same respect when it comes to YouTube, he will pick up a camera and he will, help film. He will do all the things. He's not ever helped me edit because he doesn't know how. And he's asked me to teach him, just like I've asked him to teach me how to do invoices and stuff. But those are things that are just going to have to take time. But in our home, there's nothing that's just strictly my job or his job, except for nursing the baby. That's pretty much my job. Um, so that's how it works in our house. And he can tell if I'm drained, and I can tell if he's drained, and we will step in and fill in the gaps. And there are some nights that neither one of us have anything to give. And if that's going to happen, that's okay. I really, I know it's kind of rare, and I don't beat myself up over it. That's something I have let go many years ago. I had to. I could not maintain this perfectionism, if you will. There are days where our bodies need to rest, our minds need to rest, and the housework, as daunting as it may seem, will be there waiting for us. As long as my kids are healthy and happy, attended for, and loved, then in my book, that's all that really is important. All the other stuff is just the extra stuff. It's necessary to keep our homes clean, but at the end of the day, we don't have to be scrubbing tiles to be good moms, or good wives. We need to be loving on our families, but we also need to be taking care of ourselves. So I'm saying all of this because I have read comments in the past like, oh, I wish I had your energy. I wish I could do this. And I just want to tell you, it's a lot of years of just forcing myself to do it, but also learning that, excuse me, learning that it's okay to have days where you don't do it. This particular day, I was absolutely drained and I did not want to do it. But like I said, I can tell when it's like my soul is drained and I need to relax. This was not that day. This was just, I had no energy, so I pushed myself. You need to learn your body and when it's time to push yourself and when it's time to push yourself to get things done and to force yourself to rest. You have to listen to your body. Our bodies are always trying to communicate with us. All we have to do is slow down and listen. On this particular night, Chris actually took the kids to Ultimate Frisbee to give me some time to be able to just have a moment alone because I like my alone time, and to also because he knew I wanted to get the house tackled. So I did not worry about doing it right after dinner and just kind of waited. They are now coming home. As you see, I'm talking to someone. And so I really enjoyed my time. This cleaning took a little longer than normal just because there were lots of times where I just sat down because nobody was here and just had a moment. And it's nice to just have a moment. And I think we all need that from time to time, especially if you're someone that's like a big thinker and maybe more introverted and you are a feeler. I feel like we need to have moments to be able to process and to think and collect our thoughts from the day. That is one of the reasons why I've always found cleaning and decluttering and organizing so therapeutic, because for me, it gives me an opportunity to just go inward and be quiet and focus on the thoughts and process everything that's gone on throughout the day. And it has been so helpful. That's why I think these videos are so incredibly useful, is because when we're lacking motivation to get up and get moving, when you see somebody else doing it, it's like body doubling, and you can tackle it and you can get it done. But then once you get the motion and the momentum going, you're in your own mind and you are doing it, and you realize like, wow, this feels so good to get done. And it is healing. It is very, very therapeutic to be able to work through things in our mind and just process and think and just honestly have no one talk to us for a bit. For me, that is so healing and I need it so much. No judgment. I 100% fed my kids pizza this evening. I didn't have it in me. I love to cook. I don't love to cook when people are not wanting to eat what I make, and it can get kind of frustrating, but I've just been cooking lately. I was kind of slowing down a bit and just kind of throwing things together. But for the past, I would say 2 months, I have been getting in the kitchen and throwing down and cooking again, and it has been so nice. I did not want to do it on this day. There's no shame in that. So we ordered some pizza and everyone was happy. I don't personally eat pizza, but it made them happy. And for me, the mental load of what's for dinner was out of my mind. And that in itself is such a relief. I have asked Chris to take over dinner every so often. And he has, and that's been great. I don't know why, but the mental load of what everyone is eating every single day is so much for me. I don't know what it is. Is that the same for you all? I don't know. Just let me know. I wanted to show you guys this really, really quick. I am very picky about my scents because I get very overstimulated with really strong fragrances. I have to whisper because I'm sleeping, but I got this Merit. Oh my goodness, it is incredible, incredible. I use the smallest amount. So good. Then I got this. I have been using all Merit. All of their makeup and their beauty products are clean, perfectly clean. It is so good for the skin, and you don't have to worry about any of those nasty chemicals. Watch this. I just want to show you how dewy this is gonna make. You see that? Do you see how just beautiful and like ethereal? I want to see if I can get it. Look at that. It's just like the most beautiful, look at that. It's literally so beautiful, clean. You don't have to worry about the nasty stuff, and it's so good for your skin. I have been wearing all of their makeup and it is top tier. I'm telling you, top tier. I did want to just quickly clarify. When I say I'm not making dinner, my kids are not eating. They are eating. When I say I'm throwing things together, that means I'm like, baking some chicken real quick, making some rice and calling it a day, or, and throwing some veggies in there. But when I mean like throw down, I'm talking about like deep fried chicken and greens, mashed potatoes and gravy, homemade biscuits. That's the difference. So I just thought I should clarify. You're not thinking, oh my gosh, what are your children eating? They're eating healthy as they will eat. But I love to like throw down and really just go all out. Like 2 Fridays ago, I did homemade fried chicken and mashed potatoes, fresh gravy, biscuits, greens, cornbread, and we went all out. And that is what I love to do. That's my favorite way to cook. We have actually already moved things around once again. After Thanksgiving, we had everybody in here, and I felt like the rug would look better a different way, so we switched it. And it does, it looks a ton better. We have really loved this couch. This is actually filmed 2 weeks ago, if that. I think it's like 10 days ago. So I wanted to have the couch for a little while before I actually said I like it or I don't like it. I gave you my initial review, but I always want to come back on here and let you know it's been in the house for a while now, and I do really love it. I think my favorite thing about it so far is how deep it is. Second thing I like about it is I can just vacuum it when it gets gross. Not gross, but you know what I mean, when like the dogs jump on it. Now, I don't allow them to jump on this couch. I shoo them away constantly, but they have, like at nighttime, they will get on it. So I'll vacuum it in the morning. I also like that it's not white, so I'm not seeing every little bit of marks or anything. I like that I can also wash it. I have not washed it yet, so I can't attest for its quality or ability in that form, but so far so good. I do like it. We would like to get another one. Chris has really stressed really needing like longer couches. He wants a recliner. I'm on the hunt to try to find something, so maybe we will get another one of these couches. Maybe we'll make it into a sectional. Maybe we will get it in leather. He's been telling me that he would much rather leather. I know we've gone through a lot of couches in our time, and I get it, but you know what? How do you know what you like until you try it? So now we know, but I do really love it, and I think that you'll love it as well. Definitely check out all the information about it. I love all their furniture. They have so much to offer, and you know, if I am blessed to work with them again, I will be asking for a sectional for sure. And they also have new colors. They got a lighter color, a darker color, and then that khaki. I think the khaki is just so perfect though. If you are struggling with your motivation or energy, I just want to encourage you. I hope that you're watching this. You can watch it again, save it, put it in a playlist, and turn it on those days where you're just not feeling like getting things done, because this was the day for me. And I had to remind myself that I will be so happy. My future self will be so happy that I did it. Now, listen to your body, take care of yourself, slow down. But if you can get things done so you are just getting ahead, then that's great. I wanted to show you also, this is real life. I'm not hiding any of the mess. We cleaned, but sometimes clean is still clutter, and that's just the way life goes. There's nothing you can do about it, and I'm not going to hide from it. So You see it. I've got it out there, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Would you like this video? Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you for another video very shortly. I love you. I'm thankful for you, and you make this world a better place. Bye, friends.